It's nugget and Papa
Don't
Nugget.
say pajamas. A word that rhymes with pajamas.
Well, it's not pajamas.
What do we do?
Right.
Literally all you have to do.
Push the button.
Yep.
Sorry?
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I don't think my attempt to clone a dinosaur turned out right. You know, seeing the two of you there together makes me hopeful that one day we'll have peace in the Middle East. Everybody's got their screws. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately.
I have
If
screw
they
button.
miss it, you win big. And the wrong answer to the game is
It
brought to
shows
you
up
by...
when you get time.
Underwear Innovations, Inc. In your pants since 1922.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer to the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, let's not waste any more time. To get started, buy watch. Based on what he's most famous for, which of these explorers could be described as Bay Curious? Hernando de Soto, Vasco de Balboa, Sir Edmund Hillary. Player 2? What? No. Player 1. Wow, oh, that was nice. It was begging to be picked. Henry Hudson, for whom Hudson Bay is named, extensively explored the giant body of water. But who hasn't explored a major body of water a few times in college? Here's one for you. Where the booze cruise ends, and it's time to board the Dis or Dat. Player 2, why don't you take this Dis or Dat since you need the most help? I'm going to read off 7 items, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's an event on Kid Rock's Chillin' the Most Cruise, or a poem by renowned poet Shel Silverstein. If it's on the Kid Rock cruise, press the X button. If it's a poem by Shel Silverstein, press the B button. Player 1, try to lock in your answer before player 2, because if player 2 gets it wrong, but you get it right, you'll steal that cash. Okay, let's move.
Good.
Tug of War. Speedo Contest. Redneck Prom. The Smoke Off. Private Tub. Beers and Bingo. Trying on Clothes. That was about what about to bang a dang, just okay.
I got 5 out of 7.
I was thinking about going on the Kid Rock cruise, but I already used up my vacation days going ziplining with Hoobastank.
Dance with me, disco
I call this one Constipated Words. Suppose Reader's Digest editorial guidelines were similar to a Reader's Digestive system. Which of these phrases in the magazine would have the correct colon placement? Small intestine, cecum, rectum, colon, anus? The screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. Hate to disappoint you, but wait, no I don't. Player 1, that was a successful screw. Time to twist the knife. Player 1, let this be a lesson to you. The correct answer is, digested food moves through the small intestine, then the large intestine, which is comprised of the cecum, then the colon, then the rectum, and then the anus. So there would be a colon in between the cecum and the rectum. Unless you had a very small meal, then you would only need a semicolon. Heyo!
Everybody's got above the thing.
And on its way, what happens in Vegas is historically inaccurate. So there's a hotel and casino in Las Vegas called Excalibur. It got me thinking, why did they name it after King Arthur's sword when they could have named it after King Arthur's castle, Camelot? Would that have made just too much sense? If Las Vegas's Excalibur were more accurate to the story of King Arthur's Excalibur, a hotel would be shaped like a sword, not a castle, and probably built where? In the waters of the Bellagio fountain, on top of the Luxor Pyramid, hanging in the sky above the stratosphere, or next to the replica Eiffel Tower. Players 1 and 2? No.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Excalibur was kept underwater by the Lady of the Lake until she gave it to King Arthur. So under the Bellagio fountain would be the most logical place for the Vegas Excalibur. And to keep things accurate to the legend of King Arthur, everyone at this Excalibur would be treated like a king. There would be fine drinks and foods, and then you'd be murdered by your illegitimate son, mothered by your half-sister. Welcome to Vegas!
Have we got one right yet? I don't think so. Let's do that.
Open wide for Petty, please. Because it never made the Billboard Hot 100 list, which Tom Petty song is the pettiest? Free Fallin', American Girl, Running Down a Dream, or Mary Jane's Last Dance? Player 1, check please. Player 2,
Oh,
want
man.
to see the answer? Mary Jane's Last Dance, Running Down a Dream, and Free Fallin' all made it into the Billboard's top 40. But Petty's classic American Girl never even made it to the Hot 100. Speaking of top 100, Tom Petty is in my Hot 100 list of prettiest blondes. Right below Gwyneth Paltrow and right above
We ain't
Miss
doing too
Piggy.
good.
That about does it for round 1. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2.
Roll. Nothing.
And don't forget, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Let's get back to the action. Take a stab at the California Pizza Kitchen. Ah, this pizza smells
August
great.
Street, what does that
Let me
mean?
tell you, I'm
August
pretty
Street,
picky about my
yeah.
pizza.
August
I'll only
Street.
eat it if it's
Where's it at?
authentically Italian. That's why I
shows
always
up
order
when you,
toppings that represent the colors of the Italian flag. So, can you guess what toppings I ordered on my authentic
do that.
Italian flag pizza? Player 1, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Ow. Player 2, way to screw, baby. Want a little more money? Player 2, the Italian flag is green, white, and red, so I ordered my pizza with green peppers, marshmallows, and cherries to give it that authentic Italian look and taste.
I got one right. Hey, I'm on the plus side.
Oh yeah, that's authentic.
Yay.
Mm,
That's all
Okay.
it's like,
yeah, this is good enough then. Oh no.
I want to mark on the tree. Hey,
Why not try the Westminster Snob Show? Suppose the American Kennel Club decides to hire a bouncer to keep out all the non-AKC recognized dog breeds. What instructions might the manager give the bouncer on his first day? No matter what you do, don't let any boxers in. Your job is to keep those St. Bernard clowns out of here. Do anything you can to keep the Boston Terriers away. Or, if I see you let one American Bulldog in here, you're fired. Player 2? Boxers, St. Bernards, and Boston Terriers are all officially recognized breeds of the American Kennel Club. But American Bulldogs are not, so the bouncer would have to turn them away. But only after they've been shown up staring at their ID for 20 minutes. Player 1,
wow.
you shouldn't have let this one in. That's okay, because soon you'll be letting the breeze in with this pair of air-conditioned underwear from Underwear Innovations, Inc. Remember, swamps are for alligators, not for asses. Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000 cash bonus. Have at it.
What do you mean wrong answer?
Follow me
I gotta give a wrong answer already.
If you get the wrong answer game that has the
Here's a
sponsor
good
in
one.
it, you get
MVP
a
your
bonus.
pants. Which of these
And bonus is usually a lot.
MVPs would have had to travel the farthest if he flew from his team's home city to Disney World? The Packers' Aaron Rodgers, the Giants' Eli Manning, the Cowboys' Troy Aikman, or the Ravens' Ray Lewis? Player 2? Player 1. Smart
John
people
Deal?
choose this. Green Bay, Wisconsin is approximately 1,170 miles by air from Orlando, Florida, making it the farthest distance traveled for any of these players.
Oh, okay, Florida, shit,
Or to put it
yeah.
in football terms, Rodgers would have to gain
I'm thinking the other side.
2,059,200 yards through the air.
Yeah, Baltimore, they close. I'm thinking of Disney World. Disneyland.
Try this on for size. They miracle grow up so fast. Which of these dolls would be most closely related to a Cabbage Patch Kid? A cornfield kid, a broccoli garden kid, a peach farm kid, or a lettuce field kid? Players 1 and 2? Let us reflect on how wrong this is. Here's that confounded right answer. Broccoli is in the same family as cabbage, along with cauliflower and Brussels sprouts.
Potatoes green too.
But whenever the Cabbage Patch Kids throw a family reunion, the Brussels Sprout Kids' invitations always conveniently get lost in the mail. This one's known as Beasts of the Southern Worldwide. And if you get this right, there will be an extra $1,000 coming your way.
Neat.
Put these mythological creatures in order of their rumored homes from north to south. Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, the Chupacabra. Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, Chupacabra, Chupacabra, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, Chupacabra, Loch Ness Monster, or Chupacabra, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot. Player 1. Player 2. How dare you disrespect these made-up creatures? Want to see the right answer?
Yeah.
Loch Ness is in Scotland. Bigfoot famously hails from the northwestern
wouldn't
United
get
States,
that.
which
That would've
is
been
further
against
south
it.
than
Most of them
Scotland.
against
And the
it.
Chupacabra hails from sunny Puerto Rico. But if all this monster talk has you scared, don't worry. These creatures don't exist. My evil leprechaun friend told me. Isn't that right, Terrence? Ah, he's cute. Welcome to the attack. When you see two clues that match, press your A button. 2,000 if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong.
What do you mean skip? Why do I skip?
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Greed, expectations. Who's the greedy character? Good luck.
I got nothing to do. So what, I want to skip them or? I don't want to skip them, I want to do. So why am I
If
skipping?
you pick one that matches,
I can't pick one. Oh, and that?
if you see a
That one does.
yeah, if you see a word that matches, just hit A.
Okay. There's one of the light match. They said skip it. Did I win? Stop it. Stop, there will be blood. That's it, blood thing. There ain't no difference in there. No. That's it, yeah. Never heard of it. I'm just kidding. They're all wrong. Farm school and the yeah, get above zero. Jesus Christ.
Player 1 with the win! Player 1, I'm going to call you the winner here, but no, that has nothing to do with
They
your
lost
performance.
18,000.
It's required to have someone win. Even if they don't break zero, it's also required that I say, you don't know Jack!
You ain't shit. God damn. That was terrible.
Shorty hit my jack like, what the f you doing? Bitch, I'm all alone.
You gonna press me now?
Bitch, you gon' stress me out and cuss me out? I had my fair share of women, feelings don't catch me now.
Don't act like I'm average. You want me home. I get you what you want. Superstar status. But you want me alone. Baby, I'm acting. You held me up and I was down and out. But I don't want you waiting around for me. I don't want you waiting too long. It's not that I'm over you, not over, girl, but I got things to do. There's so much to be your boyfriend, too much, and you ain't making this much easier. If I only knew it when I used to be your
Rematch.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Hello, you two. Try not to make each other cry, okay? There's your hardware. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. Today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
The San Francisco Honor Choir.
That should be easy.
Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash.
So
All
this
right, we're
question
kicking
talking
off.
about otters, just keep an eye out for it.
Let's start with Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%? Goodness, player one, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to give me an answer. Ooh, ouch. Nice screw work there, player two.
Oh,
Let's see if you can make this really hurt.
Hey, that's it. What? Rain?
Player two. What kind of dried, shriveled up brains have you been looking at? Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. Kim
80%?
Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water.
I didn't know that.
But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it. Next, his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance?
Yep.
Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle? Players 1 and 2? The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, disco queen.
And now, brought to you by the letter Unibrow.
You can't get this. Third question over.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you.
Thank you.
Arrange the Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows.
Yeah.
Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count. Player 2, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Player 1, your screw worked out.
Yeah.
Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 1. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! match an extra grand. And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Let's try Duck Duck Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 2. Player 1. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead.
Wow.
Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college. How about the man in the backwards yellow hat? And it's a dis or dat. Player 2. Not such a great score there. Why don't you play this dis or dat? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the X button. If it's Curious George, press the B button. Player 1. Select your answer before player 2, because if you get it right and player 2 gets it wrong, you get that cash. Alrighty then, here it comes. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire at the house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. You were a couple of bananas short of a punch.
I got on the plus sign. That's good.
I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported.
Won't
Then it's
figure
your
it out.
turn, Bieber. That's the end of a thrilling first round. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And remember, keep an eye out for the wrong answer to the game. It's still out there. Okay then, here we go. Next up, Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Player 2. Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. I so wanted you to pick this one. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective.
I can't get out
Of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Player 1. No, but speaking of otter, get it? Easiest one. The greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Today's wrong answer of the game is worth a whopping $8,000. Enjoy. I call this one, let it go, let it go, let it go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Players 1 and 2? 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 you can actually be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world of a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
or Uranus?
Albert Einstein or Uranus?
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 1. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Player 2. That answer has a hole in it.
Or Uranus.
And now, wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blanc. Player 2. This isn't going to go with dinner at all.
Come on, man.
Player 1. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Let's try. I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Players 1 and 2. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Step right up to the jack attack when you see 2 clues that match.
So when I see that, I press like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck.
That's right. I suppose the guys are made. I'm thinking any higher stuff. Stop it, I didn't mean to touch that. Testing time, I think. I didn't remember it. Pineapple, damn. Tasty, man. So Patrick, SpongeBob, and Linus Skin.
Yeah.
I don't think you're right, right? But they're all cheap because you are very thin. It's stuff in there where they're at. That's the answer, yeah. Fade worms. Don't know what they made of? I can't get them because he's pieces. Frank Under. Never heard of him. I got 0. I got -4 this time.
Player 1's got
I
it!
beat my last one.
Excuse me. Did you say something?
I beat the last one. I didn't do the last one.
Like Player 1 just did. There's nothing to be said.
What? Stop it. I ain't talking to you. That's pretty good. I like it. You can get on here and play that. I can't. So I didn't do shit. You got 30. You did go to that. I got 16 less on minus.
Hey, gang! Have you felt tired from all that racket and ballyhoo from the so-called music festivals that the teenage
That's pretty
beatniks
good.
and ruffians do?
Pretty
Wasn't
good.
it time to hop to having the music festival that
Pretty
go
good,
down and
pretty
plays
good.
real music that
Pretty
mature
good,
adults
eh, my
and
Pretty good, Angela. Pretty good, eh, my dog?
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.